Well, good evening, everybody. Kind of impromptu, but spring training is here tomorrow, Valentine's Day, Wednesday, February 14th. And I want to see how you're all doing, how you're all feeling. Are you all excited? Are you as excited as I am? I am very excited about spring training. Yankees baseball is back. Now, have a hard time sometimes containing my excitement, but kind of keeping it even keel tonight. I want to know what you guys and gals are thinking as well. I'll give you a few minutes to come on here. Again, it was impromptu, so Chris Schmidt, there he is. What's happening, dude? What is happening, man? Hey, spring training is here. Stephen B. My consigliere is here. The Prime Minister of Texas. It is a party now. What's going on, man? How are you, my friend? Bronx Bombers SYT. What's up? What is good? So, spring training is here. Pitchers and catchers report tomorrow. Tomorrow. Unbelievable. Are you as excited as I am? I'm pretty pumped. Number one Yanks fan. What's good? Al Morass. Yeah, finally. That's right, man. And the Yankees made a move today. If you haven't heard, they brought in Jordan Groshans, an infielder, plays third baseman mostly. Off of he was picked up on waivers, DFA'd by the Marlins. So anytime you pick up somebody off waivers, it automatically adds that guy to the 40 man. So they had to make a corresponding move. So they DFA'd left-handed reliever Matt Crook. So they added in the third baseman for some infield depth. He's 24 years old. So he has a couple options left. He's got 6 years of control too. So and he was the first round pick, 12th overall in the 2018 draft. So he was drafted young. Okay, and he was a top 50 prospect in baseball as well. Um, and maybe 2 or 3 consecutive years. So he's got some things for the Yankees hitting coaches to work with in spring training. So which is good. James is in the house. What's good? Pretty much over a cold console. Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty wicked, congestive head cold, but I'm feeling mostly better. So I appreciate you asking, man. I don't know if Crook passes waivers. He probably will. Jeter Downs passed waivers. A couple other guys passed waivers, so the Yankees can reclaim them if that happens. So, but yeah, football season is over. It's baseball time now. Now is party time, baby. And again, I think the Yankees are going to be on a revenge tour. I think they're going to put some American League teams on notice this year and say, "Look, we're back. We're not playing games here. We are not playing games." So, and I'm really really hoping they can deliver on that warning that I think they're going to be given. Yeah, tomorrow. I don't know if Snell's going to sign. Yeah, Bauer. The problem with Bauer is too much baggage that goes along with it. It's going to be a circus no matter what. So, and at this point, there's no team is, offering him a deal yet, and he's offering to play for the league minimum. That tells you a lot. So, unfortunately, I mean, it's the baggage that goes along with it is probably preventing a lot of teams from really striking and offering him a contract. So, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And Saturday, February 24th versus the Detroit Tigers, 105. Is that game one, Anthony? Yeah, the Yankees can work. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this new pick with Jordan Groshans again. He's 24. He's dynamic. He's a right. He hits right. He throws righty. So, but he's got a pretty good tool set, and he's got some tools. He's a pretty solid player as well. And again, he was a top 50 prospect 2 or 3 years in a row, first round draft pick. So he's got a lot of qualities. And again, this tells me that they're not going to be signing Gio Urshela, in my opinion. So there's no need for him, really. I mean, Gio Urshela is 32. This guy draws comparisons to 24-year-old Gio Urshela. He's 24. So not surprised. Not surprised. And was that a kitty cat meowing? Yeah. But yeah, JJ, haven't missed anything, man. We're just talking about getting ready for spring training. I want to gauge everybody and see how they're feeling, see if they're all ready. So, yeah, I don't think Snell. I don't think Snell. I mean, don't, I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to be like he tells Boris like, look, man, I want to sign, I want to play. I got to get ready. I can't miss spring training. And then that's it's bad for pitchers for the most part. So yeah, I saw the Super Bowl, Asia. I saw it. It was a good game. It was a good game. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Did you all see it as well? Do I think Michael King losing? Not really. And then, well, who got the better return? The Yankees did. Soto was a bigger get. And I said this last year, and I'll say it again. I like the player, Michael King, but I like the team better. And who's going to be more important for the team, Juan Soto or Michael King? It's going to be Juan Soto. So, CWE is in the house. Asia, yeah. So who else saw the Super Bowl? So Aiden, I do think the Yankees are going to be bringing back Juan Soto too. For how much? No idea. But yeah, overtime Chiefs won. It was the highest viewing in like decades for the Super Bowl, potentially ever. The most watches. So no surprise. And it was a good game. It was a good game. No, I don't think I don't think a 3-year deal. I don't think it's worth it. Right at this point, Kevin, in my opinion, he said no already. Right? He turned down $25 million a year. And that was before they went over the Cohen threshold. They had to pivot. They brought in Marcus Stroman. Now they're over it. So if they, he's already turned down 25, meaning you can't get him for less than that. The 25 now is going to become 50 million. Okay. And really, is that really going to be worth it? I mean, and you got to give up 2 draft picks and international signing money. So I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. That to me is I'd rather, try to trade for a starting pitcher if I could, or just sign somebody that's on the cheap. Yeah, Jorge Soler went to the Giants. Yep. Mahomes fight. Yeah, I did, Asia. I did hear about that. Yes, indeed. Yeah, well, exactly. The four horsemen for Consigliere. Exactly. I'm gonna put this up. The four horsemen for um Scott Boris. All of them are unsigned. There's some other guys that are not signed too. JD Martinez, but Merrifield. There's some other folks, Tim Anderson, notable names that are still not signed, and it's a combination of prices and marketing and TV deals that are not being offered to teams, and just the way that it is right now. It's just having to give up people picks and international money for players with qualifying offers and so on. So it's crazy, but it's crazy. It really is. When do I see Snell and Monty? I don't know, Hayden. Don't know. I really don't know. Solar Babylon. I don't think so, JJ. He's decent. Solar. I mean, it's a good get for the Giants. They've struck out on so many players. And I don't think Snell goes to the Yankees either, Jonathan. At this point, I don't know. I could see him going to the Angels or another team or someone that doesn't, mind giving him more than $25 million a year. So, Asia, my football channel is Empire State Tripod. The name here. This is the name of my football channel. I'm gonna put it up in the comments. Spencer Jones will be very excited. Give me 1 second, gang. I think my cat's stuck. I'll be back in 1 minute. Don't leave. I think my cat's stuck. Hang on. I'm back, guys and gals. I am back. Sorry, buddy. My cat was stuck. Put my youngest daughter to bed, and he was in that room. I didn't even see him in there. My apologies. I'm back. That's crazy. Yeah, cat rescue. Exactly, Anthony. My cat was in that room. He must have found himself somewhere, got under something, and I didn't even see him when I put my youngest one to bed. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But back to it, Jones. I mean, yes. I mean, Jones is rated super high. He's the highest, one of the highest ranked Yankee prospects in a long time. So is Jason Dominguez, and so are a lot of other guys. And the scouts are very high. And then they're also very high on Will Warren, Chase Hampton, Clayton Beater, Luis Hill. So there's a lot to look forward to. A lot to look forward to. JJ, I don't know, but I hope Kelsey apologized. I hope Kelsey apologized to Andy Reid. I did see that. I don't think it was to impress Taylor Swift. That's not something. It wasn't impressive. So it wasn't impressive. So I don't know. He was on the sidelines. That's not something he was. I don't think he would have been penalized for because he didn't hit the ref. He didn't hit somebody on the field. It was on the sideline. So unfortunately. Yeah, Jim Bowden. Yeah, I did see that. I don't really agree with it. I don't see the point at this point, Consigliere. Blake Snell. I mean, he said he turned them down. They were the only offer that was presented to him, and no other team made an offer, and he said no. Why would you come back down and say, okay, I'll pay double for you. Not going to get any extra production. We're just going to pay double for you. Like, why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense. Chet, what's happening, my man? 14 years and 600 million for once. If you can get him for that, then that's be pretty darn good, Chet. I think it's going to be more, but if you can get him for that, sign me up. He did. He apologized. Okay, he should have apologized. Yeah, he should have apologized. So, Kid the yeah, I'm telling you, Wink, I'm pretty excited too. No, Aiden, it doesn't make any sense to get Gio. There is not a spot for him. There's no point for him here, especially now that they've signed Jordan Groshans today. Play start baseman too. He's 8 years younger than Gio. Why would they bring in Gio at this point? Doesn't make any sense at all. And all the infield depth the Yankees have behind Gleyber Torres and the rest of them. There's no room for Gio. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if the Yankees got wound up with Blake Snell, then they wind up with Blake Snell. I would expect a corresponding move to offload some payroll to happen, but I wouldn't do it personally. I wouldn't do it. Kelsey, yeah, he definitely is a gamer. He definitely wanted the ball. So, but I'm glad he apologized to Andy Reid. He should have. You know what I mean? You don't do that and then not apologize, man. Yeah. Come back begging for a contract. Well, I give him a contract if it's less than what we offered before. I'm not giving you more. Why would I give you more when you said no? Peace. Hell no. No, I do not think we signed Gio, Aiden. There's no point in signing him. So yeah, I think they're done adding like big salaries in free agency, JJ. I'm with you there. I mean if they're gonna add, it'll be trade or something like that. So Jason Kelsey. Yeah, he's pretty cool, man. When is the 2 draft pick destination? I'm picking up so. There's a deadline. It's in May. It's usually like mid-May or late May. That once that deadline passes, then you no longer have the qualifying offer attached. Then you don't have to give up 2 draft picks and international money. It's happened once before recently. I don't remember who it happened with, but with a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, I'd be surprised if that happens. So I really would. 105 million for 4 years with the Yankees. I don't know. I don't know, man. CWE, I'm not sure. Same thing, Kenneth, man. God bless you, brother. Yeah, cat, yeah. These cats, man. Yeah, I mean, I think the Jorge Soler contract, if was it 3 years, 42 million or 45, um, I think that's probably going to humble Cody Bellinger's market a little bit, and I think you have to temper the expectations. And Jordan Montgomery, Matt Chapman, all these guys, all Boris clients, every single one of them. So, um, the only guy that really is not attached to a qualifying offer is Jordan Montgomery because he was traded at the deadline. And if you're traded at the deadline, you're not eligible to receive a qualifying offer, and none of that stuff is attached to you. So Jordan Montgomery is only going to cost cash. So not if we have to give up Spencer Jones, Aiden. I'm not giving up Spencer Jones for David Cease, for Dylan Cease. Otherwise, it's a no for me. I'd rather keep him. Yeah, about 3-4 inches, Asia. Snow. Spree Death Drummer. What's good, Drummer? Yeah. Smack that like button, gang, if you haven't hit those like buttons. Let's try to get over 100 likes if we can. Yeah. I can't see the Yankees doing a 1-year deal on Snell, Jonathan, because they still have to give up all that stuff. Why would they do it for a 1-year deal? I wouldn't do it. 2 draft picks and the national money for 1 year. Nah, ugh, I would never do that. But that's just me, though. That's why I don't work for the Yankees. So, you know, I couldn't see it. Fine, but I don't know, Chris. If he gets fined, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't complain if he got fined. So, but you know, Yankees themselves, yeah, they're not satisfied. They're looking for, but they're not going to do a desperate overpay for Blake Snell just because Baltimore um, traded for Corbin Burns. So just because a couple of channels think they should get him, uh, it's not enough. That's not enough. He said no already, so I'm out with that. Pitchers market, yeah. I mean, I don't know, Jay. I mean, the revenue is very healthy in baseball. It is extremely healthy. So, um, but I don't know. I mean, some of the prices are way too high. The problem is a lot of the front end free agents are all Scott Boras clients. It's like a conundrum of them, and it's you can't deal with the same agent. That's a lot of massive overpays up there. So we'll see. Warvet's in the house. What's up, Warvet? How you doing, my friend? Sunil is in the house. Oh boy. Your efforts to exit YouTube TV for the lack of MLB. Yeah, I know. They still got to work something out, Sunil. They really do. Backfired. While Sling TV has it, they don't have all the locals. The TV streaming scene is complete effort. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it really, really is. I mean, I get I have the MLB, was it MLB app, MLB TV app, and I just customize it for Yankee games. I don't have the full package anymore. I don't really watch the other games, so um, you know, and that's fine by me. Fine by me. Good, man. Good. And again, uh, I will be, be doing what we did last year too. We like going live towards the latter part of the game, kind of hopefully, celebrating lots of wins and lots of walk offs together this year, like we did last year. That was a lot of fun. So even the year before, we had a hell of a lot more walk offs in 2022 than we had 23. So I'm hoping that we'll get a lot more action this this year. You know. Yeah, Bowden says the Yankees will ultimately. I don't really care what Bowden says, personally, Brandon. I saw that too. I was talking to Joey about it too. So you know, whatever. They get him. They get him. I just at this point, I don't see the point in paying double for him this year because that's exactly what they'd have to do. So you know, that kid from Cleveland, Shane Bieber. Kenneth, yeah, Shane Bieber's out. He's got 1 year left in the starting rotation. He would probably be the most affordable guy to trade for. I don't think they're going to, definitely not going to get a Corbin Burns type return either. So, but I do think the Yankees are starting up for a Soto contract, saving up for a Soto contract too. CWE. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. Bobby Hart, what's good, my friend? Boy, they were talking about me on the other show, Bobby. Who was talking about me? The other show. Who's they, Bobby? Curious. And what were they saying? Soto and Dominguez are not good fielders. Dominguez is a decent fielder. Soto's better in right field than he is in left field. So I mean they'll maximize him in the best way they can. Not about me personally, but the other channel they refer to you as. What did they say? What did what did they say, Bobby? Oh good lord. Mr. Cortez gets injured again. I think Will Warren's probably going to win the fifth star spot out of spring training. I'm in agreement with Jonathan here and to have a lot of dialogue with him about that. And I'm on the same page with Jonathan. I think he's going to win that out of um out of spring training. He's definitely put. And again, having Luke Weaver gives the Yankees that protection to that not have to throw Warren to the wolves. You know, which is good. I didn't see them today, Aiden. I'll get them up tomorrow. So they were laughing about a take I had about the Yankees being 100% the land. What? Yeah. Oh, good lord. Uh, these are the guys that said if they were plugging Yamamoto for the whole entire offseason, and then if we didn't get him, it was a complete disaster of an offseason. Those guys, we went by what everybody else was saying. We're confident the Yankees are going to get him, and so on and so forth. But I've also said I could care less if we didn't, and I've been consistent with that. So they could say whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. So no, they don't have enough money, Brandon. Bobby. Yeah, I know, Bobby. It's I don't really they always dismiss your comments and correct what I say when it's just an opinion. Of course they do, Bobby. Because if you don't agree with them, you're not a real fan because it's real talk there. So what it is. You know, Yankees have a lot of money coming off the books, CWE, in like the next 3 or 4 years. A lot of money coming off the books, so which is good. They always dismiss comments that don't line up with theirs, but whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. When you come in here and give us your point of view, Bobby, we're not going to dismiss you. We're not going to laugh you off and blah blah blah. So, oh, good lord. Yeah, I remember that, Bobby. Yeah, I remember. It's pretty sad they have to do that. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad. Yeah, Soto is a perfect fit, Kenneth. He's definitely a perfect fit for Yankee Stadium. I mean, my goodness. Bednar from Pittsburgh would be. I don't know if the Yankees are going to bring in any more relievers, but I would not be offended if they did bring in Bednar. They had a couple, like about a week ago, Mike. I mean, not en masse. I mean, they had like 100 one night. They were just going and going and going and going and going. So, um, you know, Yeah, exactly, Chris. They seem to target me. I don't know. I have differing views. I don't bash. I mean, I think it's mainly because I don't bash Cashman on a regular basis. You know, so so yeah, man. Well, look, you know, it's unfortunate that it still happens. They're targeting me and some other stuff and blah blah blah. So whatever it is, man, gonna keep laughing at them. Keep laughing at them. Want to change spring training spring? Oh, nice, man. Spring training market, nice, dude. Ryan Garcia, I like Ryan Garcia. He's and Alex. They're good dudes, man. They know their stuff, man. They really really do. They know their stuff. I'll reach out to him and ask him. Yeah, I appreciate that, Kenneth. Yeah, nobody's gonna steal the joy, man. People gotta hate just because they hate, man. We don't send trolls to other channels. We don't hate on other people here. So whatever. So I've heard him say that is a take that belongs somewhere down the river, referring to you. Okay. Yeah, maybe so, Bobby. We're just low key and genuine here. There's no tough guy talk. We don't have to put up some front. We don't spend our time bashing people and calling people names. We don't do that here. We don't need to do that. We're grown ups here. You know. I have Lewis, but it is what it is. Yeah, we don't badmouth other channels. So who I'm most excited Juan Soto, Chris. Soto. I'm excited to see Rodon because he looks healthy. I'm excited to see Nestor Cortez. He looks healthy. I'm excited to see Stanton looks healthy, and I want to see like Volpe take his next step and Austin Wells take his next step. Like that's what I'm really excited about. So it is what it is, Sean. Don't care. Yeah, we don't really talk about it too much. So projection counts by the Yankees and Lions. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the projections. I mean, we'll see how close, how far off they are. But I do think, I think the offense is going to put the pitchers in a good position to win games and save games and stuff. So offense is definitely what do you call it? Put themselves. The offense last year was not able to do that. The offense this year will be, which is fantastic, fantastic. So yeah, Ryan does know his stuff. Chris Garcia, he knows his stuff. Yes, indeed. Cut the strikeouts. I think they will, Jonathan. That Soto didn't come. Nah, I'm not worried about that, Yanks fan. He'll show up when he needs to. I'm not worried about that. Yeah. This summer, will I try to cover some Olympics? On my running channel, Davey, I will. Olympic track and field. I'll definitely do that. Um, and I'll go live on certain, depending if the timing lines up. And it's in Paris, so it's what is that, a 6 hour, 7 hour difference? So whatever I can get lined up, I'll go live if I can on my running channel. I at the very least cover that sport. Um, I'll see what else I can cover with other sports. Right, Carbone, what's good, my man? How are you? I don't know if he'll play. I think Soto played like 150 this year, something like that. I think right around there. Soto, Judge Jones, Dominguez in the lineup for second Carmen. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we got to win multiple years in a row to be a dynasty. So, Davey, my running channel is top of the line running. It's got an emblem of a picture of Steve Prefontaine on it. Kenneth, man, that's why we're going to keep it straight line and professional here. We like to make sure we talk. We know what we're talking about. So you do the same, Kenneth. I appreciate the kind words, man. Appreciate that. Number one Yanks fan, Dominguez is not scheduled to come back until June or July. At least that's what we're hearing. No, and Davey again, it's top of the line running. Comments by Michael K. I did not, but I heard him talk about Soto coming potentially returning after 2024. So I want to look in. I want to see what K say tomorrow. But what did he say? Let me know. I'm curious. Yankees may only have Soto for one season. I said this in the channel. They might. They might not. I think we're in agreement here that we think they're going to be in a position to um, re-sign him. But until that happens, there's no point in really laughing at people about it. But you know, it's that's why they treat people over there, unfortunately. So it is what it is. James, I don't know if they really value prize. I'm not sure, to be honest. I mean, I wish they would have given him an earlier shot or a little bit of a longer sample size last year. I would have rather had him than Donaldson, but in that regard, maybe. So we'll see. What type of value. If he performs in spring training, he'll be fine. I think so. I think he'll be fine. Nothing right now, John on Snell. Nothing right now. Um, yeah, Dominguez, I say in June, July, something like that. I wouldn't rush him either. I would take my time, make sure they let him rehab properly, you know, and that's the key. Soto's resigning. Yeah, I think CW. I think so too. What is War vet? War vet. Mike, a valid comment about Soto is a Boris client. He's a monster year, and Yankees win the World Series. Signing Soto is not guaranteed whether they win or lose. So, and you're right, it is a scary reality. And it's just like if they traded for Corbin Burns, no guarantee that we're going to win the World Series. Like if they signed Yamamoto, there was no guarantee that we're going to win the World Series. It's a reality that people don't like to hear, but it's true. Yeah, I'm from New York, Manhattan. Bobby, I'm from Manhattan. Davey, I will be covering track and field, my friend. But I appreciate you subscribe to the Run channel. Thank you. Soto's father, lifelong Yankee fan. Yeah, they had a lot of family in New York City too, so he's got a lot of New York connections. So that encourages me. But yeah, I mean, this is a generational player. He's a generational value, so and he's going to have to be treated accordingly. Yo, yo, yo! Strike zones NFVs in the house. Why don't I have an accent like the other guy? Bobby, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I'm educated. You know, I could talk like that, but I don't need to. I need to put up this persona. You know, Japanese pitcher committing to Stanford. I did not hear that. Cool, very cool. Mike Mussina, former Yankees from Stanford. He graduated in 3 years at Stanford from Stanford too. So yeah, every now and then the New York accent will come out, but I don't need to put up this macho persona. So I don't. That does nothing for people. Um, yeah, if he is in the place, man, now it's a party. Now it's a party. Right, Almarest? I don't think so, JJ. The reason why I say I wouldn't expect Roki Sasaki because there's no incentive for his team to post him early because for two or three reasons. Number one, they would be walking away from tens of millions of dollars in posting fees, and they would be walking away from that. And I don't think they're going to do that. Secondly, if he decides to go the amateur route, which is posting him early, then um, he's going to be subject to the 6 year timeline, 3 years of pre-arb and 3 years of arb. Rather than just waiting 2 more years, then he can be a free agent like Yamamoto, come here, no holds barred, and get paid immediately. Because if a team has three pre-arb years and three arb years, there's no way they're going to pay him a boatload of money. Do I smoke weed? No, I do not. I rarely, I don't even really drink that much either. So, mm, Marcus, yeah, New York, man, born and raised, baby, born and raised. Uh huh. Soto, yes. I mean, Soto's gonna handle the. He'll handle the heat, no doubt about it. High as hell, no, not high. I have a bright light right in my face, and it's also almost 11 o'clock at night. So edibles, no, I don't do any of that stuff, Bobby. No edibles. Nope. So yeah, I mean, Billy is a good point too. Looking back, I dig how when Snell spurned the Yankees, yeah, they ridiculed counter offer. They basically said, "All right, fine, suck it," and signed Stroman. We actually wanted, yeah, exactly, boom, exactly, Clemenza. This is what I'm talking about, right? And I also have three young daughters that are sleeping upstairs, so I have to be somewhat quiet. So I don't drink coffee either, no. So yeah, it's all good vibes here, Bobby. I don't do that stuff. I'm a workout fiend. And again, I keep it quiet because I have three daughters who need to sleep and get up early. And I have to get up early to get them ready for school. ESPN posted his high school pitching phenom Rintaro Sasaki committed to Stanford. All right, that's cool. He's subjected to MLB draft, I guess. Well, I mean, if you're in college and you get drafted, um, and you sign, you forfeit all amateur status and you automatically become a professional. You can't go back. So whether you're high school or college, so he can go to college, and a lot of these people commit, but if they sign with a pro team, then they forfeit all that amateur status. So, all right, we got 61 likes. We're gonna try to get to 100 if we can. New York, there's nothing like New York pressure. 5'10", Bobby. 5'10". 5'10", homie. Yeah, exactly. Clean lifestyle, man. Eat clean. Eat clean. Train clean. That's right. Bobby, I put up 320 on the bench. I'm 175. I could put up 320 on the bench. Yep. I could do two plates 25 times. So, hmm yeah, I know. Bowden still, I know. Eh, They're going to keep pushing it, honestly, until it happens or it doesn't happen. Until he signs, no matter where he signs, right? They're going to keep pushing that. So, JJ, yeah, we're adding 10 rooms to the house. So, it's very expensive. So, we're spacing it out, but it is taking forever. Yeah, it's JJ. Taking mad forever to be finished. Martial arts instructor, Bobby. Yeah, me too, Warbet. I hope it comes out unscathed. Yeah, no doubt about it. The the depth is good, Pasty. The depth is a lot better than it was last year in all different positions, which is good. So And even they made a depth move today. They brought in Jordan Groshans, another infielder, 24-year-old infielder. So it's good. No, he said Big Buddy. He said no to 440 uh, from the Nationals. Nationals offered him, I think it was 15 years, 440. When he was like 22 or 23, he said no to that. The Yankees know they're not going to offer him 440. They know this already. They know this already. You know, Mike, I got you, man. I got you, dude. Yeah, Crook is gone, man. And I think Rodon is on a mission word life. I think he's got a lot of people, a lot of doubters to prove 40, Bobby, 40. Exactly. I think Soto's going to get claimed. The Yankees know this. They know he's going to say no to 400 and change. Like it's not. He's going to say no to 500. He's not going to take 200 million less than Otani when he's 5 years younger. Not going to do it. They won't do it. No. I hear you, Consigliere. Crook being gone. Yeah, I mean, it was a small sample size. He did not come through for the Yankees, unfortunately, but he was definitely highly touted. He's definitely got a big arm, and I wouldn't be surprised if he cleared waivers and came back here. Wouldn't be surprised. So mansion, no, not a mansion. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Soto, 560 for 14. It's about 40 per. I think it's gonna get more than that. Number one, I really do. I think he's gonna get more than that. Uh, yeah, Davey. I don't. I, I don't think the Yankees are gonna bring it back. I don't think so. I don't see. I don't see it happening now. Now that he said no to them already, just don't see it. Milwaukee, I could see because he could replace Corbin Burns. They could replace a Cy Young Award winner with another Cy Young Award winner. I could definitely see that. Yeah, let's be cool, folks. Let's be cool. Let's be cool, people. Everybody be cool, please. I don't know if we need Snell or not at this point now, Pasty. We don't need him at $50 million or $60 million for this year. Well, if he makes it to free agency, Billy, now the Orioles are in a position to potentially keep him out of free agency. So, because they have new ownership, big pockets. So, um, you know, that's the key. Davey, I do think he's going to get more than. I think 500 is going to be on the low end. And yeah, Billy, the O's have money now. They got deep pocketed owners who are going to, at the very least, be aggressive with Corbin Burns, no doubt. Yeah, Mr. Beast is that dude is freaky, freaky rich, man. That dude's got a legend channel, man. Man, it'd be crazy if this channel ever got to 1 million subs. It'd be absolutely nuts. Absolutely freaking nuts. I think, look, Soto's in a contract year, Verdugo's in a contract year, Torres is in a contract year. All three of them, they could have fantastic years. These guys, this offense could go on a damn tear and just demolish people. They really could, and I hope that they do. They really, really do. So the AL East, though, there's no doubt about it, Sean. The AL East is going to be the Hulk division, no doubt, no doubt about it, man. they've done. I mean, they're serious about winning this year, Billy. Right? And it's not like they did try to bring in Yamamoto. He said no. They did try to bring in Snell. He said no. So it's not for lack of effort. Anybody who says that is lack of effort is completely full of it. So you know what I mean? I don't know that they won't, Bobby. Mm-mm. Attach qualifying offers of Verdugo. So there's no doubt about that. Yeah, I mean Verdugo and Torres, and yeah, I mean you attach qualifying offers. I think they're going to try to extend Soto first. The other two guys, I would attach a QO to those guys, no doubt. Hmm. Patsy, man, I appreciate that. Just gonna keep it legit. That's it. You know, that's it. Keep it straight up legit. Yeah, oh man, the Royals had a monster extension for Bobby Witt for the Royals. Oof, ooh, 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 ooh. Towards lows. Yeah, I mean, look, he's done well here, and he's been durable too. So that's another thing. You know. Yeah, Will. I think I feel good about Will Warren. Word lifer. I feel really good about Will Warren. So yeah, Billy. If the Diamondbacks bounce him, if the Braves bounce him, if the Phillies bounce him, like yeah, um, they're protecting themselves with better depth, JJ, in case of injuries. They're getting much better depth now behind some of these other players. So like last year we had Billy McKinney, Jake Bowers, like Willie Calhoun, Franchi Cordero, and those for the most part the starters. So they had suspect depth behind them. Now we got good starters and good backups. So it's a hell of an improvement from last year, no doubt. Yeah, you got to do that. I mean, if Stephen B, if and again the progression from year one to year two from on Bobby Witt was like historic. So um, and expecting that type of progression from Anthony Volpe would be crazy. But the next step for Anthony Volpe, I'll take it. So big buddy, I've been a proponent of Nestor Cortez in long relief for a while now. People think I'm crazy, but having Luke Weaver helps because he's a swing man. So which is good. But I think they're going to be quietly still continue to looking for pitching, starting pitcher, and that's key. That's key. And I don't think they're whether it's now or during early spring training or early season or at the trade deadline, I do think they're going to add a pitcher at some point. I just don't know when. Don't know who either. So I don't see Dylan Cease happening if they don't move off of Spencer Jones. Ah, Sean, man, go feel better, buddy. Go feel better, bro. Get some rest. Take care of that migraine. I'm sorry to hear, man. I know the feeling. I hate them. They suck. So get some rest, bro. Commercialized, kind of like if someone making a but loses quality. When shows reach over 200K subscribers, you notice that their shows are commercialized. I didn't notice that, Davey. Commercialized? Kind of like if someone's making a product but loses quality due to mass. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to continue to. I mean, I'm hoping to get to 200K subscribers. I want to you know, continue down this path and just keeping it straight up. You get what I mean. It's just straight up, honest, transparent talk. Like it's just, you know, and keep it low key. Keep welcoming all of you. Hope hopefully you all come along with me for the ride. So that'd be key. Feel better, Sean. Feel better, Stephen. Be your wife, man. Migraines are not fun. They're not fun. relatively inexpensive and yeah, Billy. Yeah, I mean, trade for a Mariners pitcher or a Marlins pitcher if they could. I still think they could trade for his Marlins pitchers, but they don't want Oswald Peraza. So does that mean they would consider? I said this the other day. I asked this the other day. Does that mean they consider offering somebody like Roderick Arias as the shortstop? A trade for an Edward Cabrera or a Luzardo or something like that. I wonder if they would consider that. That's, I think, that'd be the question of the day. So YouTube pays ads before live stream. Play ads. I know you need to get 1,000 subs and 4,000 watched hours. That's the criteria. That was the criteria. That's what I had to pass to get the channel monetized. And then you apply for monetization, and you have to wait and see if they approve it or not. And then they approved it. So, um, over 20,000 only a 1K match watched so regularly. Yeah, some of these. I mean, sometimes it depends on the time of year too. Sometimes I'll get a couple of thousand in live streams, but I've got videos with like 10, 20. I've got 100,000 like views. It kind of fluctuates. That's a good question, JJ. Oh, but again, it's kind of cyclical too. Like January is a slow month. Like you'll see the live streams pick up quite a bit once the season starts. So it just kind of it cycles in and out. But keeping it consistent, JJ. That's and I definitely I'll be putting out um some probably some new stuff. I'm gonna have more guests on this year too, so hopefully that'll draw in a new crowd and get people re-engaged too. So we'll see, JJ. But if people have suggestions, or people want me to bring, um, you know, ask me to try to, people want me to ask to try to bring certain guests on, let me know, and I'll do that because I definitely want to get some interesting guests on here. Yeah, I heard that, Jonathan, Red Sox man. Even what's the guy's name? The outfielder, Masataka Yoshida. They're considering him too. Patsy, as of now, yeah, contact over power. It's definitely uh, serving. It's going to serve them better this year. I mean, the contact has a higher chance at power as opposed to power having a high chance of contact. So now you like to go with the contact hitting, who also can show power. You know what I mean? I did a live stream opening day. Yes, I did, Billy. Yes, I did. And we had a lot of people on that. Yes, we did, Billy. And I will do that again. Opening day. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Opening day. If I'm not there, because I am trying to get um, tickets to opening day. And if I am, I'll go live there. I'll do shorts or whatever. I'll get you Fireside Yankees, John Boyd, past the. Okay. All right. Yankees win division by 1 game. Oh man, if they win a division over the O's, Steven, I'd be pretty damn excited about that. Be pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, DJ can play. You got that right, Pasty. This is right, man. The DJ can play well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely, Billy. Love having you on these live streams too, man. Opening dates, yeah, yeah, they are. I got I got a ticket guy that can get me tickets if I want, anytime I want. So I could still get them. I just talked to him 2 days ago, and I've also put out feelers on when the Dodgers come into town in June. I want to get tickets for one of those games too. So Marcus, yeah, I mean, you know how we do. We're more of a glass half full. We kind of keep it as positive and as encouraging as we possibly can. But do we deny reality? No, no. But we always try to find a silver lining and try to find a reason to get fans excited and encouraged. You know what I mean? So, Jonathan, probably Saturday. Open panel, probably the Saturday. No, you got that right. Number one, there's nothing like a Yankees game. Nothing like a Yankees game. I think Stanton will have a pretty decent year, Pasty. I do. I really, really do. Now, what that represents, what that means, I don't know. But if we can get 130 games out of him, I think he'll be in good shape. Nice. Nice, Wink. Nice. I used to have season tickets with my mom. And then when they got a new stadium, the prices went up like 1,000%. So we moved on. So when they were like $110,000 for the same tickets in the new stadium, we're like, forget that, man. Forget it. I haven't heard anything about the Yankees being done on Alonso. I'd be surprised, JJ. The reason why I say that is because they're going to be giving Spencer Jones a lot of reps at first base, and this will be the easiest way to get Jones on the field is if he replaces Anthony Rizzo at a certain point at first base. I think so. We'll see what happens there. I don't know how good Alonso is at first base either, but he can hit. He can definitely hit, and he can hit in New York. So that'd be an interesting um, signing or acquisition. Alonso to the Yankees. My God, last time I saw a new stadium with Jeter. Oh my gosh, nice, Steven. I was there last year. Garrett Cole pitched against the Royals. I was at that game. Um, what happens to Rice if Jones plays first? I don't know, but Rice is known to have suspect defensive skills. So if his bat plays, then maybe he'll catch or maybe he'll DH. As far as we know, Jonathan, I'm not sure, but he is known for having a lackluster defensive repertoire. Moneyball's a good movie, Pasty. Yankee, oh God, Yankee Stadium is phenomenal. CWB, love Yankee Stadium, absolutely love it. It's nothing like it. I did sat directly behind home plate for Jim Abbott's no hitter. Wink. Yep, I did. I was there with my mom. Yes, indeed. Yankees Braves in June. I love it. Fantastic. I love it. Ben Rice could be a trade chip. Yes, he could be. Most definitely. Now, let me look up and see where he is in the Yankees prospect hierarchy most recently. Let's see where Ben Rice lands on this list. And this is the most recent Yankees top prospects. Oh, the list is being updated as we speak. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Ben Rice is 29. He's 29 for the Yankees. Yeah, JJ, exactly. And Ben Rice hits from the lefty side too. He's like a Dartmouth product too. So um, offensively, he's very, very talented, but defensively, not so good. So I would the Mike Piazza comparison is actually pretty good. Piazza's a righty, Rice is a lefty. Let me pull up Ben Rice stats here. Okay. Ben Rice stats. Let's pull them up here before we wrap it up here. King and Thorpe back. I don't think so, Pasty. I don't think so. Ben Rice stats. Now, Ben Rice is 24 years old. Let's see. This year batted 324, 20 home runs, 68 ribbies, 11 stolen bases, 18 doubles, 324 average, 434 on base percentage, 615 slugging, 1,001.048 OPS. So pretty good offensive profile. Pretty damn good. I mean, 18 likes to get to 100. Let's try to get to 100 likes. If anybody hasn't hit that thumbs up, please do. You don't mind. It's always greatly appreciated. So King was good, but you had to give up to somebody like that to get a Juan Soto. We didn't have to give up a Spencer Jones. So there's some or decent Dominguez. So I'm happy about that. I am happy about that. So I love the bold prediction, Corvette. Hmm. Love it. Let's pull this up. Yeah, Yankees win the top seed in MLB, roll through the postseason, reminiscent of '90. I love that. Love it, Warvet. I like where the head is at, baby. Good way to start off the spring. Yeah, pitchers and catchers report. I'm gonna put out whatever footage I get tomorrow. If the guy's coming in, and whatever footage I can put out, I'll either put it out. I'll either put it out here or on Twitter or whatever, just so we can enjoy something tomorrow. So Soto didn't cost Jones. Why would Dylan Cease? Yeah, JJ, exactly. But the GM is asking for him. Yep, the GM is asking for him. So right now that's a crazy ask. That's crazy. It's a hard pass. Hard pass. So King pass last year. Yeah, man. Could they have traded Jason Dominguez? Yeah, I mean his injury probably make it harder to, but I think they want to keep Dominguez just as much as they want to keep Spencer Jones. I think they want to try to figure out a way to get both of them in this lineup. I really do. So that way, if you can get Dominguez, Jones with Soto and Judge, ooh, man, and they're all like firing all cylinders. Oh baby, crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah, Ian Hamilton's like a Hercules. He's like the pitching version of Giancarlo Stanton. He's an absolute Hulk. Hmm. Yeah, Thorpe and King will be missed. But again, with Thorpe too is he was rated below, under Warren, Hampton, and Beater. So, um, you know, that's the good thing. They didn't have to trade any of those guys. So Thorpe, I think he was expendable at that point. And to get Soto, you had to do it. So, but yeah, I would agree with Jonathan. The only way you can keep both of them, Dominguez and Jones, is to figure out a way to get Jones at first base. And Anthony Rizzo has an option for 2025, but I think it's a team option. So he's, yeah, other than that, it can be declined, and he'll be a free agent in 2025 if Jones is ready to take the next step and join the majors. So we'll see. Me too, JJ. I can't wait to see Spencer Jones bat. I really can't. So it's going to be crazy. Soto, Judge, Dominguez, and oh my god. Oh. Oh my goodness. Matt Noakes, I remember him. He was actually, if I remember correctly, Davey, I think he was the catcher at Jim Abbott's no hitter. If I think he was the catcher of that game. I'm like 73% positive he was the catcher because he came out afterward with a big bottle of champagne. They were celebrating it out in the field afterward. Mickey Telton. Oh yeah, yeah. I liked Mike Stanley, catcher for the Yankees. I liked him. Hmm. Concerning with Judge in center field. Yeah, Judge, and he played it well. And Judge said he wanted to play some center field this year. So, and again, it's probably the easiest way to get Soto and Verdugo in the outfield with Judge. And then when they can get Judge a DH day, Trent Grisham played the center field. So it's not like he'll play center field every single game. So, but he'll get a fair share of reps in center field. So if Corbin Burns is still a free agent, JJ, then I could see him I can see him, you know, getting at the very least tendered an offer by the Yankees. So Judge was healthy in 2022. He played center field. He also batted second when he hit 62 home runs. Batted second, so he was okay. Jonathan, he did catch no. Okay, yeah, man, Noakes did catch the no hitter. And I think who hit that ground ball? Is it Carlos Baerga? Was it Baerga? Hit the ground ball to I think Alvaro Espinosa at shortstop and threw it over to Don Mattingly to end the game, if I remember correctly. Verdugo will walk. I think he'll walk. Yep. Opens up a spot for Jones and Dominguez. Yes, I would agree. Until Judge turns, I think once Stanton moves on, I think Judge will probably transition over to DH to preserve the rest of his career and his bat. Uh, Luis Hill, and yeah, I mean, I think he could be again a spot starter, long relief, short relief closer. Like he can have some value. Him and Scott Efrost coming back from Tommy John surgery. It's going to be an asset for the Yankees. I'm looking forward to seeing what they bring back to the table. So I don't know, JJ. Where Soto? I have no idea. I mean, whether Judge or Soto bat second. I mean, if you can get Judge batting second, Soto third, then probably Glaber Torres fourth, and Rizzo fifth, and Stanton sixth, Verdugo seventh, Volpe eighth, catcher ninth. Like, oh my God, that's gonna be a really, really, really hard lineup to get through. So, Carlos Baerga, all right, and there it is. Yep, and I think he hit that ground ball to Alvaro Espinoza, who threw it to Don Mattingly to end that game, if I remember correctly. That was the first no hitter I had ever been to. I was also at Dwight Gooden's against the Mariners. Have a great night, Mike Consiglietti. Always a pleasure having you on, my man. Love having you on, man. Um, Dwight Gooden no hit, and then David Wells no hit the uh, Twins. David Cohn no hit the perfect game to the Expos, just like Wells perfect game the Twins. I was at Cohn's perfect game. I was at Dwight Gooden's no hitter too. So, yep. And we'll wrap this up as well. I want to thank you all for coming on. Gang, pitchers and catchers report tomorrow, so get ready. And it's still a whole lot of guys that have not been signed yet. So we're going to get probably a decent amount of action um, over the next couple weeks. These guys are going to want to get signed. So Andy Hawkins, yeah, and he threw that in the West Coast, Davey, and that I think they lost that game if I'm not mistaken. But you were at Wells' perfect game. I had tickets to Wells' perfect game, and I gave them up. It's my mom's friend and my mom's friend went to the game, but my mom and I were at Cohn's perfect game. Yep. Nice, Steven. I was also at Josh Beckett's no hitter when he was with the Dodgers. He no hit the Phillies in Philly. I was at that game too. So been lucky to see a lot of games. I was at David Justice's big home run in 2000 in ALCS off Seattle off Arthur Rhodes. I was at that game. That was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I was at the clinching game for '96 World Series and Charlie Hayes made the catch to find the final out. 99 when Clemens pitched that game and then he got hurt, took him out of the game, and then Chad Moe closed it out, and Chad Curtis made the final catch. I was at that game too. So, oh, nice wink. That was a great game. Too. Damn, Pasty. That's awesome. That's awesome. Beckett threw a no hitter. Pitched no hitter. I think he threw a no hitter with the Marlins, but he was if I remember correctly, he was with the Dodgers at the time when he no hit the Phillies. I think he threw a no hitter when he was with the Marlins as well. I think he threw 2 no-hitters, Beckett. Second consecutive Cy for Cole. Sign me up, baby. Sign me up. Yeah, watching a perfect game, I was like having a heart attack watching that game. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see here. Mm, yeah, he was a Dodger when he no hit the Phillies. Josh Beckett. Yep. Perfect game in a bus trip. It's freaking awesome, Wink. I love it. I love it. Champs, you at that champ. Oh my God, Marcus. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Pasty, cheers to you too. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Hit the like button on the way out. Let's get past 100 likes if you don't mind. I appreciate all yous. And it all starts tomorrow. Baseball is back, baby. So let's get busy. Have a great night. Peace and love to all yous. I'll see you on the other side.